What if I told you the most beautiful color of an entire era was also a silent, creeping killer? A color so desirable that people put on their walls, in their clothes, and even on their food. A color so deadly, it left a trail of mysterious deaths in its wake, and may have been the secret weapon that finally brought down one of the most powerful men in history, Napoleon Bonaparte. This is the story of a color that was literally to die for. A pigment laced with pure arsenic that turned beautiful homes into toxic gas chambers. You are about to discover the horrifying truth that was painted over by history. For centuries, the color green was a disappointment. It was dull, faded quickly, and impossible to get right. Then, in 1775, a Swedish chemist named Carl Scheele invented a new pigment that changed everything. It was called Scheele's green, and it was electrifying. A vibrant, stable, emerald green unlike anything the world had ever seen. The public went insane for it. Suddenly, it was everywhere. The finest Victorian homes had their walls covered in it. The most fashionable women wore stunning green dresses dyed with it. It was even used to color children's toys and desserts. It was a color of status, wealth, and beauty. But hiding within that beauty was a horrifying secret. Here's what the history books don't tell you. The key ingredient that made Scheele's green so brilliant was a chemical compound called copper arsenite. Arsenic, one of the most notorious poisons known to man. But people weren't eating it, so they thought they were safe. They were dead wrong. When the wallpaper got damp from humidity, steam, or just the moisture in a room, a chemical reaction would occur. The pigment would break down and release odorless, invisible, and highly toxic arsenic gas into the air. Every day, families would sit in their beautiful green living rooms, breathing in poison. Children would sleep in their charming green nurseries, slowly being gassed to death. The walls of their homes had become their assassins. The deaths were slow and agonizing, and for years, doctors had no idea what was causing them. People would develop weeping sores on their skin. They'd suffer from violent cramps, constant vomiting, and debilitating headaches. Their hair would fall out. They would waste away, diagnosed with mysterious illnesses, while living inside the very source of their own destruction. There are chilling reports of women fainting at balls, their bodies reacting to the arsenic in their green gowns, of confectioners going blind from working with the green sugar used on cakes, of entire families dying one by one, their beautiful green wallpaper the only witness. It was a plague hidden in plain sight, a killer that people willingly invited into their homes because it was beautiful. Now, let's go to a remote island in the middle of the Atlantic. The year is 1821. Napoleon Bonaparte, the conquered emperor of France, is dying in exile on St. Helena. His official cause of death? Stomach cancer. But for decades, rumors have swirled that he was poisoned. Historians focus on his wine or his food, but they were looking in the wrong place. They should have been looking at his walls. Napoleon's final home, Longwood House, was a damp and humid place. And what color did he choose to decorate his private sanctuary? His favorite, a brilliant, vibrant green. In the 1980s, a surviving fragment of that very wallpaper was tested. It was crawling with arsenic. Think about it. The most powerful man of his age, exiled to a damp island, living inside a room that was slowly and silently releasing poison gas every single day. His symptoms, the violent stomach pain, the weakness, the wasting away, they perfectly matched the signs of chronic arsenic poisoning. Modern tests of his hair samples have confirmed it. They contain arsenic levels up to 38 times the normal amount. Was it a deliberate assassination? A gift of poisoned wallpaper from his enemies? Or was it the most terrifying irony in history? That Napoleon, the master of Europe, was brought down by the fashionable decor of his own prison. The man who survived cannons and armies was potentially killed by his interior designer. One thing is certain. For over a century, Scheele's green was one of Europe's most prolific and silent killers. A beautiful monster hiding in the very fabric of society. If this hidden piece of horrifying history shocked you, imagine what else is lying just beneath the surface. Hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started peeling back the wallpaper of the past.